Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and welcome to issue 7 and stage 19 of building the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. The reason it's issue 7 is the new delivery. This is what I've got. I'm going to be looking through the magazine after the build, but before the build, this pack came with a free gift. The Ecto-1 hat. It's not great. It's quite a... yeah, it's made in PRC. I don't even know what that is. 100% cotton, but it's not a great hat. It's all right. It's got a logo thing on it that I don't think is quite straight. But yeah, that will go with my hat collection. So Ecto-1 will be added to my pile of hats. In this issue, we have a large piece of metal. If you've watched any of my other partwork builds of the cars that I'm doing at the moment, it will look pretty similar. It's a big chunk of metal. It is the front middle chassis, which forms part of the underside of your Ecto-1. Now, there's a very easy build on this one, which is why I've decided to do this as the looking at the magazine one. Lay the front middle chassis that way round. We've got some BM screws, 2 of which I shall get out and put down there. The others I shall put aside for another time or just adding to the spares box. We have also got the first oil pipe cover. I don't know. It's a cover for a pipe which will contain oil. It won't actually contain oil, but these are just a little bracket sort of thing. Ooh, things are falling over, but it's all good. So this is going there by the looks of it. So one screw going through there, and that going onto there. Not rocket science. I'm assuming that this is going to have to be loosened off. So we put there the front, the part that clips the oil pipe should be facing towards the curved central part. Yeah, basically it's got to go so it's facing downwards like that. So there'll be room for a thing to go underneath it and through it. So we're probably going to have to loosen it off. Unless it's a pipe, we probably might be able to thread it through from one side. I don't know. We'll figure it out and we'll find out exactly what goes on where shortly. Not quite yet. I'll tighten that down. Anyway, a little bit further than that so it's not actually loose. So that will be a little bit tighter than that as well. In there. Go. That now won't move until I loosen it again to do that next time. We're putting the other one on, actually, on the other side. Quite neat, quite easy. The symmetry lovers amongst you, that will be quite nice because it's going to be symmetrical. That goes in there, just like the other side did. Quite a lot quicker because I know exactly what I'm doing now. I can tighten that down nice and quickly. So that will go down there. I'll tighten it down all the way. And that, as it says in the instruction manual there, is the stage 19 build complete. This is what the assembled piece should look like. It looks a bit like that. And that's the build. That will be added to the chassis. I think next time the engine's going to be added to it and things like that. So that's that. Let's have a flick through all of the upcoming parts until we get to the next part of the interestingness of the magazine. Winston's World. There we go. Ernie Hudson. Yeah, it's the part that he's done over 200 movies and TV shows, but yeah, that's that. Words about him, interviewing him. Yeah. Obviously, quite enjoyed making the film by the looks of it. Yeah. A lot about him. Obviously, one of the main cast members. So he sort of came in a bit late in the film because it was all about the 3, wasn't it, to begin with? And then he sort of stepped up. So yeah, there we go. One more page. The library ghost, yes, the one that kicked it all off. First apparition that the audience sees in Ghostbusters. The library ghost had to make a big impact. I wouldn't have seen that picture and said, oh yeah, that's the ghost from the library, because it doesn't look anything like that in the scene. Well, it does, but it doesn't. It's yeah, I mean, even there it looks different, but yeah, that's yeah, that yes, but that doesn't look to me the same. But you know, it is. But there we go. Yeah, to raise her up, they used a ball bearing drawer slide turned on its end. They just used whatever they had to hand. Oh, interesting stuff. Ecto 101, parapsychology. Fair enough, yeah. It's a movie I'm asked about the most, but then I make the most of it. It's got lots of Stay Puft t-shirts, and I wear them. Who was that? Oh, Bill Murray. Oh no, Stay Puft actor and fabricator, Bill Bryan. His most famous role. Right. These are the parts coming along next time. Can we tell what anything is? That looks like the third panel to fit on somewhere. Wheel arches, possibly. I don't know. Other things, but that's that. The parts from this week, obviously that one, second panel, and the rear assembly. The front assembly we've already got because it's got the engine bolted to it. So this is going to make it, once I finish this month's build, it's going to make it quite big, quite substantial, and it's going to need its own shelf. So yeah. Right, that's it. That is stage 19. Thank you very much. Next time I shall be obviously doing stage 20 because that's what comes after 19. But I won't be going through the magazine because we've already done that bit. So it'll be a more direct build, but there's a bit more actual building going on. So I hope you're enjoying watching the build. I shall see you very soon for more of it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye for now.